This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. With 11 days to go until school opens, the countdown is on for school repairs to be completed. That's why Bahamas Union of Teachers is touring New Providence schools such as D.W. Davis, C.H. Reeves, and L.W. Young to monitor progress. While at C.R. Walker, President Belinda Wilson looked at massive work that still needed to be done at the school. Recently, concrete had been laid down on the second floor and take some time to dry. According to C.R. Walker Principal T. Nicholas McKay, the extensive work has caused the school orientation to be held at a church, and teachers are not able to work on site. They are, however, looking at the possibility of interrupting schooling at the beginning of the academic year.
Well, the plan is we are right now putting our heads together when we get word from the contractors as to the possible date. We're sitting together trying to come up with a plan to see where we can house the students. I don't know if there's anywhere else big enough to accommodate them. We may have to go on a shift system, but we're working on that plan. But the major thing is we are just so grateful that these renovations are being done, because it has to be done. And in order for them to be done, we cannot be in here.
And Wilson says she is not confident if all the schools will be ready. She spoke to the education minister to start planning a shift system where a certain amount of students will be accommodated for designated days until the repairs are finished. She wishes that the annual headache of repairs aren't left at last minute.
That school repairs and the issues that are related thereto would become a thing of the past. They would have the maintenance groups that are there that's doing the minor work throughout the year, and then the major work is sourced out in a timely manner, and that they be realistic. If you are they're actually pouring the second floor of the entire school. So you know that the concrete has to set, and it has to be tested to make sure that it's able to hold 800 or 1,000 students walking on it on a daily basis. So I really look forward to the day when I don't have to adorn in my construction attire a week or a couple of days before school opens.
Bahamas Educators Managerial Union Secretary General Zane Lightbourne says the system needs to be changed, calling it archaic.
I don't know if this is wise to have major construction during the summer, knowing that you can't stick to timelines or your dates could be hindered by any type of weather, whether it be storms or just regular rainy months. So I think that we need to look at giving the power to principals and probably more to school boards and structure boards differently, where they can manage maintenance of schools, where these major construction funding and work it should be on a new school probably, and on very few schools.
Standing outside of C.R. Walker, currently undergoing major works, PLP Chairman Fred Mitchell is warning that school may not be open on time due to late starts on repair and alleged late payments to contractors. In a nearly 2-minute video, the chairman blistered the F&M for not speaking to previous PLP education ministers.
I don't understand why we can't avoid this problem by simply borrowing from the expertise of the ministers who went before. For example, the present minister could have made a simple gesture to Jerome Fitzgerald or Alfred Sears, who were former ministers of education, and say, how can we beat this problem? But apparently there's such a hatred of the PLP that not even that simple gesture can be done. So I'm bringing this to the attention of the public, that it does not look that these schools might be ready for a seamless opening for the kids when they return to school. And our kids deserve that. This school, C.R. Walker, and L.W. Young and Fox Hill, there's still a lot of work to be done.
Mitchell demanded that the government say whether the schools will be open come September 2nd, the first day of school. School repairs started back in early July. A late-night shooting while lights were out in southern New Providence leaves police on the hunt for a lone gunman. It was shortly before 10 last night when gunshots rang off on Martin's Close off Cowpen Road. Police Superintendent Shanton Knowles shared these details when police arrived on the scene.
Upon their arrival here at Martin Close, they confirmed that information that a young man was sitting on a stairway along with others when they were approached by a lone gunman who opened fire in their direction, hitting one of them and, of course, fatally wounding him.
Now, just this past Monday, a double homicide occurred in Pinewood, which claimed the life of a 22-year-old and a 24-year-old. Last night's victim, according to friends who knew him, was 21. According to area residents, electricity was off at the time, a result of Bahamas Power and Light's load shedding. When asked if there may be a connection to the Pinewood shooting, whether it's gang-related or if there's a concern that this incident occurred during the load shedding time frame, Superintendent Knowles responded with this.
We will investigate both incidents on their own merits, and if we determine that they are connected, then of course we will work with that. But at this time, we are working these as separate investigations. But I can say we are always concerned when anyone loses their life, especially in incidents like this. We will continue to police our streets. We have our operations still ongoing. We will not stop those operations. In fact, we will further increase those operations. But again, we are asking members of the public to partner with us so that we can create safer communities, so that we can solve these incidents as quickly as possible.
Superintendent Knowles made this appeal to the residents.
We are appealing to those who may have seen or heard anything that can assist us with this investigation to please give us a call at the Central Detective Unit. Again, our numbers are 502-9991 or 2. The Crime Stoppers numbers is 328-8477. That's 328-TIPS. Or contact the nearest police station. Remember, we also are operating the app, the P3 app application. If you log on to your Play Store, download the P3 application, select the Bahamas, Nassau, then New Providence, and of course the page will come up with the information. It's anonymous. You can send the information and we will get it directly.
Police have not revealed the identity of the victim. However, sources tell our news team that he is Ashton Smith, aka Vibes. And our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.